Here we go. Two of the top four seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on their runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Sure hands. It's Young.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He shreds the tackle. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Irish. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Play action here on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 at that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Michigan. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Look at the pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Young. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Young. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll run it to the right side. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. With the catch, it's Young. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Catch made in space. Look out. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Now comes the offense set to take over here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timer. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's not... interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them. This taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Looking right, this one caught. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Irish. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catches Meee down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's King. getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Who makes the grab? The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Has the first down and more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
But the The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the deep.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looking for some space. It's Young. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a shotgun run call. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. As the first down is still going.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Gonna run it. It's Young. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.